What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Pokémon TCG Center. In today's video we'll be looking at Quad Eevee&Snorlax GX deck. First of all, nothing competitive, just taking relaxed time while I'm waiting for Unified Minds cards to be released on TCGO, and then I will start to build some competitive decks and new rogue decks without that new set. I'm very limited because I can't actually build a deck based around that, but this is early deck idea for Eevee&Snorlax for the post rotation. But I'm also gonna point to the one thing: it's not gonna be good as just a single Eevee&Snorlax, so you're definitely gonna need to have backup attacker like Reshizar, for example, and maybe some switch option cards and stuff like that, just because you're limited to hit for 120 with a dump truck press. I mean, the whole point of this deck is just to be able to double hit knockout something and still be able to, receive enough damage and punishment and be able to scoop up back your Eevee&Snorlax and repeat that, recharge with the welder, and simply attack over and over again. Because with 270 HP and with the buff padding, Snorlax can have 320 HP, which is not easy for the one-hit knockout. Even not for the Charizard, because he can go for like 300. Is there any card? Potentially one-hit knockout can make. Actually, only Pika Zekrom can hit for 320 with the 4 electro powers. I'm not gonna talk about weakness. I'm just talking about non-weak attackers. Quad Eevee&Snorlax and the 2 baby Snorlax with lazy eating and big counter, because with 1 energy and with welder you can power up this Snorlax with 3 energies in 1 turn and hit for 180 tag team Pokemons, which is really strong. And that's it. That's the Pokemon lineup, 6 Snorlax in total. And then from item cards, 4 copies of Crushing Hammer, flip heads, discard 1 energy from your opponent Pokemon in play, why not? 4 custom catchers, 4 Fire Flints, so I can search my deck for fire energy, so I can attach them with the welder. 2 copies of Fire Crystal, and then 4 copies of Judge Whistle and 4 copies of Pokegear 3.0. The reason why I'm running Judge Whistles in the Quad Judge is mainly because if I can be so lucky turn 1 to have Eevee&Snorlax GX with, let's say, Energy Welder combo, and then turn 2 Judge down to 4, and then every other single turn judge my opponent from turn to turn, this potentially can be very strong and very good. In theory it can work. But in real life, it's just a whole other scenario, because it all depends on how good you can shuffle and how consistent you will draw with 4 cards, pretty much. I mean, still, you can draw some extra cards with a custom catcher if you have less than 3, and yeah, that's good. Anyways, in addition to Judge Whistles, 4 Pokegear 3.0, so we can, try to search deck for Judge, Lieutenant, Surge, or Welder if it's necessary. 4 Super Scoop Ups, so you can simply scoop back Eevee&Snorlax if it have a lot of damage in it. 3 Stadiums, 1 Heat Factory, and 2 Power Plants to shut down abilities. 4 Judge, 2 Lieutenant Surge, and 4 Welders with 3 copies of buff padding for extra HP and 12 fire energy cards. And yeah, that's the deck list that I'm gonna use in today's video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Not gonna spoil the outcomes of the games, but definitely not good as you might expect it at the first glance to be. So see you in the game. Okay, it's my turn. Starting first. Always good to start first. Unfortunately, no sign of the welder. Neither Pokegear 3.0, which is a pretty bad sign for now, but hopefully... Ooh, triple Electro Power Ultra Ball with 2 lightning energies. That potentially could be devastating turn 1 for me if my opponent managed to set those cards up in play. Alright, probably he's starting with the Dean. Tapu Koko. Alright, good. Good to know that. We're gonna put Power Plant in play, and let's see if we can find something with the Judge Whistle. I don't need another. Snorlax. Just looking forward to pass my turn. Attach an energy card from a hand to one of your Pokemon with the Cheer Up. So theoretically, you can have that acceleration, and that was Marshadow play from the other side of the field, meaning that I'm gonna lose my Power Plant. I would prefer, to be honest, that this was not Power Plant. Guzma Marshadow is... Oh, I don't know why I put my... Alright, never mind. People these days still playing Guzma top down online, which is kind of ridiculous. I don't know why, but it's okay, I guess. Alright, post rotation, we're not gonna have Tapu Koko with the Aero Trail in play, that's for sure. Neither Ultra Ball, so that means that plenty of decks are gonna be much more slower for the setup. Okay, Electromagnetic Raider, I can probably expect to see Zero and Picozecrum as expected. Only one Lighting Energy in my opponent discard pile, not something he really wants to have in the discard pile. I desperately need Welder. But even if I can find one, not going to be super effective, unfortunately, because there's only one energy sitting in my hand. So maybe finding a Judge wouldn't be bad as well. Since I have this Crushing Hammer sitting in my hand, I'm going to definitely use it as my advantage, especially if I can flip heads in the coin flip. Nope. Okay, interesting. Interesting to see that my opponent just didn't put a single energy card in play. And I will use that Cheer Up and attach energy to my Eevee&Snorlax and pass the turn. So Megaton Friend GX 210, and if this Pokemon has at least one extra energy attached to it, draw cards until you have 10. So really good combo there can be performed easily. Alright, that's the Choice Band. That's the Walker play. Add Escape Rope. I prefer actually to be damaged by... Okay, so he didn't use Tapu Koko. I don't know why. He probably wants to have two energies instead of the one in play. Interesting. There's the Ultra Ball. So right now he had two energies in the discard pile. And right now, sorry for that, my opponent Marshadow let loose. Okay, we might see a let loose. Another Electropower and Electropower, another one. And let loose. Okay, so he just burned 3 Electropowers, and yeah, that's quite interesting. If he have Energy Switch in his hand, he can add 1 energy to Picozecrum, but still he's short for like 1. Maybe he retreats to the Din, and maybe he decides to use that Tingly Return GX. That's also a possibility here. I mean, I'm not gonna disinclude that. Whatever. What I can do next turn, I can put Power Plant in play as well as a buff padding, and keep going on with the Judge. That's literally all I can do. And maybe I can flip heads in the coin flip with the Crushing Hammer as well. Alright, we'll try to disrupt my opponent a little bit. Okay, time for the refresh the hand with the Judge. Finally, couple Welders. Finally, something useful. Yeah, I need energy. There it is. Okay, and I'm done for now. I'm not gonna attach it just because I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna top deck another one. So yeah. Really, really risky. You know, playing just with Eevee and Snorlax really looks interesting. I mean, it's a 270 HP Pokemon that can be even more tankier with the buff paddings. So you can have up to 320 HP on Eevee and Snorlax. And even if your opponent managed to damage you a little bit, you can still Super Scoop up and return back Eevee and Snorlax into your hand, which is pretty remarkable. There's a welder, not one, but actually two of them, but no sign of the energy. Another one. Perfect. Okay, at least I have Judge. I'm gonna go with another Judge. Okay, cool. I can potentially attack this turn. Crushing Hammer. Okay. Super Scoop Up. Alright, not bad. I was searching for that hedge, to be honest. I was searching for it, but I couldn't get it. Yeah, we're gonna go with the GX attack. I mean, who cares? I can still draw 2 cards. And there's the Fire Energy, and another card is a Judge Whistle. Perfect. So I still have like 2 Crushing Hammers left, which is still good. And the biggest problem for me here is that my opponent is playing just a regular deck without evolutions, meaning that I'm gonna need a baby Snorlax in this game. And with the baby Snorlax I can actually hit my opponent for 180, at least those GX Pokemons. And right now he can swing for 180, and then he can just, you know, Tag Bolt after that. Or maybe he can do even other crazy things. Alright, Guzma. Alright, so what he wants to do here, basically he wants to full blitz my Snorlax, and then he wants to Tag Bolt the active Snorlax and simply also damage the bench Snorlax. And then he can potentially win the game. Hopefully I can maybe get as the top deck, let's say some sort of the... I don't know, Welder is the best card that I can potentially hope to get. Literally. Okay, Crushing Hammer is also one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna draw cards. Okay. That was horrible idea. I should rather go with a Judge. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Right now it's just a little bit too late. Maybe I could use that cheer up. I don't know why I didn't use it. I mean, I can still easily be knocked out by the full blitz. So there we go. That's gonna be the Tag Bolt. And with that being said, my opponent can simply knock me on the bench with a Tag Bolt. Actually, he can't knock me on the bench, but he can knock the active one and then hit for 170 the bench at 1, and then still next turn swing for 150, which is exactly enough for the knockout. With that buff padding, I have like 320 HP. Alright, and then the top deck is just a Fire Flint, which doesn't actually matter too much. We're gonna dump Trap Press for 120, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Unfortunately, couldn't hit that Welder, and without Welder I actually can't win the game. That's really simple. Alright, waiting for the knockout, so I can start searching game number 2. well played. That was close. Actually, it was not that close, but still. If I was able to hit at least maybe one more heads on the Crushing Hammer... Actually, I should rather focus on discarding energies from my opponent. Because Ekram. I don't know why I decided to focus the Dean and then I just turn after that knock him out anyways. That was actually a mistake. But that's the GG. Okay, so Quad Snorlax, tag team with 2 baby Snorlax. The whole idea about this deck is just simply to tank as much as you can and scoop it back with oh, this hand is so damn bad. I mean, just the energy, buff batting, and a Crushing Hammer with 2 copies of Lieutenant Surge Strategy. Why one of those cards is not, let's say, Judge at least? I don't know. Okay, at least there's a Judge Whistle. Into the Pokégear. Alright, there we go. Into the Welder. Alright. It looks bad, but right now it's just much better. Phew. Alright, those are not the cards that I'm looking for. I'm not gonna try to burn this Pokégear just in case if my opponent play Judge or something like that. Maybe Marshadow, I don't know. Just not gonna play it for now. Alright, so there's the Ultra Ball. Some sort of the metal deck. Fighting Energies and Majournia. Cool, I guess. Jirachi. Stellar Wish. Change Clothes. What else? I don't know. But I will find out. Yeah, it's good when you need to pay 1 energy. Maybe Zygarde. Maybe Zygarde with something. Is it Zygarde? Fossil Excavator map. Oh, Kabutops? Omastar? Alright. At least I know that I won't play with more than 1 benched Pokemon at the time. I mean, the problem for me is when I see fighting energies and when I know that I'm weak on the fighting, you know, things became a little bit tricky. So that's just it. We are rolling with the Judge and hoping to get those Farflin's energies. I don't know where in the world are hidden those Farflin's. I simply need them so badly, but I can't get none of them. Seriously, like, what is going on? I mean, yeah, that's for sure. We're gonna attach energy, but that's gonna be it. The reason why I don't want to use this energy for attachment is that I don't have Draw Supporter in my hand, and actually Heat Factory can help me a little bit. Okay, 240, still not enough for the 1-hit knockout. 320 HP. Martial Art Dojo can increase damage a little bit more, so then it can be... Yeah, I mean, if I knew that my opponent will have Stadium Heart, I would definitely consider using Fire Crystal, no doubt about it. There's a Judge Whistle, alright, so we are back in action. I'm gonna attach energy and then I'm gonna play my Judge Whistle so I can draw a card. I don't know why I just decided to draw a card. What about Super Scoop Up? What about just hitting the tails on the coin flip? Alright, there's a Pokégear. Maybe I can hit... no sign of the Welder. Yeah, never mind. I should rather go with the Judge. But I didn't want to give my opponent 4 cards because he only had 2 of them, but still he has Stellar Wish Jirachi, so... Yeah, I mean, look at this. Right now he also have a Choice Band plus Martial Art Dojo, meaning that if the attacking player has more prize cards left, like my opponent for example, then his attacks will do 40 more, and then just Sledgehammer can go for like 120, 160. 190 with the choice band, and that's 380. It's 380. Yeah, 380 with the weakness, but 190 without. Oh my goodness, just one energy for 190, and it can be even more increased. Oh, of non-Ultra Beasts. Okay, so it won't be applied for the Buzzwole. Okay, I forget about that. Yeah, he's playing Kabutops. He's playing Kabutops for sure. Yeah, and right now I need Farflint. I need energies, and finally I can start attacking and applying some pressure onto my opponent. Dump Truck Press, 120. Still, it's the first prize card in the game, so it worked for sure. Yeah. I can't wait to see Sledgehammer hitting me for like 1,000 with just the one energy card. I already burned 2 Super Scoop Ups, so that's a little bit considering. I'm gonna have to use this Megaton Friend GX exactly for the Buzzwole. Okay, there's a fighting energy on that Kabuto. Ramming Shell, Erika for 3. Not the best Erikas in the world, but still I guess better than Judge. And there's the Kabutops. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent can't play any supporter card, which is, it is just devastating, you know? Literally it is. It is such a broken card, and he hits me for like a 300, you know? Boom, just like that. And yeah, I mean, the problem right now is that I need to attach more energies on that other Snorlax, and the good thing is that I can Dump Truck Press my opponent. But the bad thing is that I'm risking in order to get Welder. I'm just a custom catcher. All right, so right now he can definitely knocks me out. Yeah, this lazy eating can actually heal you between turns. He can simply knock me out with one energy and with the Buzzwole. Another Erika. All right. I have option to use my Megatorn Friend GX, so I can, you know, draw some extra cards. Actually, draw cards until I have 10 in my hand. But I actually didn't use that, and that was a horrible mistake when I think twice. Really, it is. Really, it is. But hopefully, I'm gonna top deck something useful. Otherwise, he can Sledgehammer me twice and win the game. Oh, what a crazy deck on the other side. Really, it is. Okay, never mind. Hitting for 210 and drawing some extra cards. And still no sign of the Welder. You gotta be kidding me there. Like, what is going on with the Welder? Alright, right now Sledgehammer base is just 30, but it's still enough for the knockout. Another Fossil Excavator map for another unidentified fossil for my opponent. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna need that Welder. Maybe I can find another Welder here. There's a good chance that I can draw one with the Judge Whistle, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remove that Martial Art Dojo first from play. There's a change close. Alright. XP share for his fossil on the bench. There's a DCE, and it is my turn. Yeah, so many Farflints. I don't even need them. Alright, let's just try to draw some cards. Power Plant. Yeah, why not? 2 custom catchers, let's say for that the Yancy. like I still didn't play draw support, which means that I will definitely first use this Farflint. I'm probably not gonna need Latent Surge until the end of the game. So Judge. Alright, Crushing Hammer, Judge, Energy, and another Snorlax. Can definitely rely on those hands on the coin flip. And let's go with the dump truck press. It's 120. It is enough for the knockout. And it is another Fireflint. Alright. Well, I guess I have a lot of luck right now. So there's another martial art dojo, and there is a rare candy for... Oh boy, there's a Kabutops. There's a Kabutops coming up in play. This is gonna be a devastating blow for me. Luckily I have this baby Snorlax sitting on the bench. And there's an XP share and the Rock Slide. So yeah, heading for 300, meaning that the base is 150. Right now my opponent can pull 3 prize cards. Alright. Custom Catcher, definitely card to go. There's a Farflint for the one and last energy card. And tell you one thing, I'm gonna try to somehow remove this stadium from play if it's possible. Looks like it is not. Okay, and pretty much that's it. I can heal 10 more damage. And my opponent will swing me for 300 again, which means that this buff padding will not change things dramatically anyways. As long as I can stay away from being knocked out on the bench, I'm probably gonna win this game. I'm on a good way to win this game. So with the Kabutops, your opponent can actually Fossilite memorize you, and it can simply prevent you from being able to play, supporter cards. With Omastar, your opponent can actually lock your trainer card play or just the item card. I think item card, as long as you have more Pokemon than your opponent or less. Really have to check that. But yeah, anyways, I know that Kabutops is a very good card. It is a very good rogue deck. And what's gonna happen next? He just decided to pass the turn. You gotta be kidding me there. Like, seriously? Is this for real? I mean, I still have 2 Super Scoop Ups, so maybe I get lucky. He's waiting for the Guzma. He is waiting for the Guzma play. I know that, so that was a clever play. As long as he can have the Guzma, he can simply Guzma my Snorlax and knock me out. But meanwhile, I will try to actually power up my Snorlax in the active position. Nope, Rock Slide right now. Alright, so we decided to actually go all in here. This bad boy can swing for 180, still not going to be even close for the knockout. And if I get lucky with the heads and the Crushing Hammer, that's a game for sure. And it looks like that this probably will be a game. So with the dump truck press, I can hit for 240, close the game down to 1 prize card, and as long as my opponent don't... Oh, okay, he shouldn't do that. If I was my opponent, I would probably consider promoting Buzzwole in the front, hitting with the Sledgehammer for 60, maybe even 120 with the Choice Band, and then next turn trying to win the game. So theoretically, with the Choice Band here, he can swing for 210, but as long as I have buff padding, I'm safe, so I won't be knocked out. And still he needs like a double course energy, and I see all 4 double course energies in his discard pile, so there's no actually way he can confuse me. Ha, okay. He can confuse me. Yeah, we can do that. Why? Why I'm drawing welders right now? Why in the world I'm keep drawing welders right now? Why? Can somebody explain me that? I'm literally like 1 heads away from the week 3, and it is a tails, which means that I'm taking 30 damage. 90 plus 180, 210, 300, so still not enough for the knockout. He's still not in the range for the knockout, and that's the good sign. So if I can only find another potentially Snorlax, I can charge the fresh one with the welder, of course. Yeah, with 5 cards left, I have a good chance to pull that. Ooh, he passes the turn, and there's another welder. One, two, three. There's another Snorlax. It is just a regular one, and again, if I flip heads, I win. If I flip tails, I lose. And right now I flip the tails, which means that if my opponent can find himself an energy card, then he can simply win the game. Well, there was a couple outcomes, to be honest. For example, the first one, just to super scoop up and try to promote the fresh Snorlax, and then next turn try to use a welder and, you know, add some energies to Snorlax, and then go with that Snorlax first cheer up attack so I can have 2 more energies attached. You know, but 2 turns in a row I was looking forward to flip the coin flip and to hit the heads on the coin flip, and I couldn't get it. And that's pretty bad, and also very unlucky. Yeah, overall, that was the deck list that I used in today's video. 2 defeats. I don't know what to say about it. Really looking forward to see the more upcoming cards from the latest set, which is a Ununified Minds, but this set is still not available on TCGO, as you can see it right here. So yeah, until then, I hope you guys will have a good time watching this video and finding another deck idea. So yeah, definitely Eevee&Snorlax can be used with a welder, but they cannot be good as the as a team. You know, you need to pair something else in addition to that. For example, Reshizard, even Ninetales wouldn't be that bad. But yeah, we definitely gave it a shot, and it's still not that good. It's good versus evolutions, but against non-evolution Pokemons, not gonna be good because you're limited to 120 damage, and that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Till then, have a nice day, and goodbye.